I promised I'd do a Facebook Live every day, so here I go. It is 9:30 on Thursday, April 2nd, and I'm not sure if it was recording, so I'll say again, it's April 2nd, and it's about 9:30. I promised to do a Facebook Live every day, and I realized time was moving, and I really wanted to share just some thoughts about. I know people are talking about when is this going to end, and there's a lot of uncertainty. And I just listened to an American Society of Anesthesiology town hall webinar and reviewing a lot of the issues at hand that we're dealing with. And I wanted to see if I could share with you. I'm not sure if it's possible, but I wanted to share on the screen. Let's see if I can do this. One of the graphs, and I'm not sure if it's going to let me do it now. Probably not. But essentially, the way that things have been going with the projections on the needs of ICU beds and ventilators, I just wanted to have a little bit of a thought to share, and not to make people more concerned. It's just that I think that some people think, in a few weeks this will be all good and gone, and really the projections on what is going on and the peaks of beds and ICUs and being needed for what's going on is, we're looking at probably an impact in the next couple months. And I think that a lot of us know that we really haven't seen what New York has yet, and so it really is important for us to think about what we're doing with our time. And I think it's good to relax and have a good time, and trust me, that quality time with their family is good. But I think we also have to be realistic and realize that this is like nothing else we've seen. And I think there's, this is, being that I'm not an infectious disease expert and I'm not the one there looking at all the numbers, but some of the projections just being shared with us as anesthesiologists, especially those of my colleagues that are on the front line, is, these peaks are going to be happening later in April. And if you don't know that, it should be something that you should think about. And we really won't know the true nature of how this progresses over time. But I just wanted to say hello to everybody, and would love to hear from any of you out there that have any thoughts or input, or maybe if you're on the front line, and give us some information or stories on what you're seeing. But it kind of hits us in the face when we as anesthesiologists are listening to the American Society of Anesthesiology webinar, and realizing just how it's going to impact not just us as anesthesiologists, especially the ones of my colleagues that are on the front line right now, but financially the delayed impact. So may not be a complete upper for Facebook Live, but it was something on my mind, and I just came off of that, and we're getting weekly kind of reviews from experts that are out there. And so I'm sure we'll have another one next week. So I'll give you a little input from that as more information is released to us. I hope you all have a good evening, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.